Tuesday. Happy belated Valentine's Day. Hope you all had a great Valentine's Day. It was very amazing. I'm trying to think of the right word, and I just lost train of thought. Holy cow. Happy Tuesday. It's Lisa with Wine Out with Lisa, and I hope you all had a great Valentine's Day. I wanted to just pop in, say hello, because there's a lot happening, as we know, in the real estate world. And not always do we talk about real estate on Why Not with Lisa. Why? Because there's so many other great things to talk about. So, again, Why Not with Lisa? Happy Tuesday. Happy belated Valentine's Day. Hope you all were treated very, very special from those amazing people that you love. Hello, my great kids that are watching me now. And I appreciate all of you and all the love that you guys have given me over the past couple years of doing this awesome show. And just also wanted to say a big thank you to all of those who were absolutely amazing at wishing me happy birthday last week. It was by far the best birthday that I've had in a very long time. And for those of you that don't know, I actually turned 50 last week. Very proud of the number and not going to be shy because over the last couple of years, I have done a lot of different changes with what I eat, what I put on my body, what I wear, everything. And I feel great. So why not tell you how old I am? So I'm 50 and fabulous, and I am feeling very, very loved over the last couple weeks. So let's jump into the lovely world of real estate. Yay! It has been a whirlwind. We all know this has been a roller coaster these last couple years with real estate, and it's still a roller coaster. So for some of you, there was an amazing National Association Builders show along with the National Association of Kitchen and Bath show last week here in Orlando. It was hosted. It was really, really cool to see some of the amazing things that are coming out with in the homes. And of course, some of the things that have always been our solid go-tos in regards to your master bathrooms and your kitchens. And we're going to go over a little bit of some of that stuff because these key points that I saw last week at the kitchen bath show, sorry about that, are key features of why people love your home or why you pick the home that you do, why it makes you fall in love with those homes. And I'm going to read off because, I'm always big on reading you guys a few statistics of what's happening. So according to NAHB, National Association of Home Builders, a desire for bigger homes, which of course we know is true, and suburban locations and more outdoor amenities is a drive in the new home design that people are searching for, and traditional home sales. They're looking for the outdoor amenities. And why? Why are we looking for outdoor amenities? I think this is just a no-brainer. It's because when we were all stuck in the home, we were stuck in our home. And all of a sudden, we wanted to be outside. We wanted to be walking. We wanted to be exercising. We wanted to be laying by a pool. We wanted to be in a park, anything but in our homes. So that over the last 2 years is still going like crazy and rising for individuals wanting to find more outdoor amenities and create that space outside. The rise in the average size of the home has gone up to 2,524 square feet. That is the new average, is what they're finding out. They also have a bigger preference for 4 bedrooms and 3 baths. That's on the average of where everything is at. And that could also go back into because when we were in our homes, we needed office space. We needed virtual school space. We just needed personal space. And that one extra bedroom, whatever it was, whatever we created it into, became that space to us. So that 4th bedroom became very important. Even if we didn't need it, we are looking for it because it gives us that opportunity to have the space. If we don't have it outside, we're creating indoor space. Okay. And what is also these desires, they vary by generations. Generations are listed in 5 items they consider. So the biggest things that all generations consider are laundry rooms, which I thought was kind of, I, of course, like a big laundry room because I have a big family and I'm always doing laundry. Exterior lighting, safety. I guess that is a big reason why. Ceiling fans, keep the air circulating. And there's so many ceiling fans out there that are not the traditional looking ones back in the day. So there are some beautiful ones out there that take some amazing fans and turn them into artwork for you. Patios, walk-in pantries. Those are the 5 items by different generations that really are key points for them. And I will say, walk-in pantries, if you can think about this, I guess I'm 5'1", and a walk-in pantry is amazing to me because I literally get to walk all around and get everything that I need. And having a big family, it is perfect. A client of mine, that's the first question she asked is, how big is the walk-in pantry? Do I have a walk-in pantry? Or how much space do I have in my kitchen for food? Because again, this goes back to where a lot of us, we were stuck in our homes for a while and you couldn't get to the grocery store. And if you did get to the grocery store, you were stocking up, not just on toilet paper. You were stocking up on other stuff. Ha ha. So you want to make sure that you've got enough space for all that stuff. And different generations are looking at different items such as this. The millennials, which is 36%, and the Gen Xers, 34% right now, preferences have changed because of the pandemic. Those two, which are, about half of our buying power right there. The desire for more space and more bedrooms, both groups also look for homes with modern or contemporary exterior designs with multiple opportunities to having multiple generations. So the Gen Xers and the millennials are looking for opportunities that maybe they're still living with mom and dad. Maybe they've got grandma and grandpa moving in with them, but they're looking at homes with more space, contemporary feel, and the opportunity to have that mother-in-law suite or that extra room with a split plan that gives them that feeling of being on their own, but yet still with their family and helping them take care of their family. Only 18% of baby boomers, on the other hand, noted a change in their preferences. They're interested in smaller homes on smaller lots, preferably in the suburbs, okay? They also have an eye towards the energy efficient star rating appliances. So they changed up their preferences. But honestly, for the individuals that I sell to that are the baby boomers, they want smaller homes on smaller lots. A lot of them are coming from, at least a lot of my clients from up north, they're coming from half an acre, they're coming from an acre to 10 acres. Well, now they want maybe half an acre, quarter acre, or I just want to live in a townhome. Don't even give me anything that I have to mow. So I traditionally have already seen the baby boomers already going and looking in that direction. And if they're not looking in that direction, like anybody else, I don't even say it's even a baby boomer. If you're not looking at that, then you're looking at that. You want to be by the water, whether it's the lakes, the chain of lakes, the ocean, the causeways. People are looking at that direction as well. So those are a couple of different ideas right there, because a lot of the baby boomers have owned homes and also feel that, it's time to enjoy life. And I hope they all do enjoy life. I want to enjoy life, but I know where my forever home will be, by the water. A percentage of single family homes with patios rose to 63% as a more of an emphasis is placed on outdoor living. We know why, right? Why are we wanting outdoor living? Because nobody wants to be in the house and we don't want to feel like we have to be stuck in the house. So there's a couple key things that I want to talk about is when you are looking for a home or you're buying a home, what are the key items that make you want that home? What are the items that you love that push you to want to see that house or push you to write a contract on that house? I know ours, of course, would be the open space and the contemporary look. We like an open space, and a lot of people do. So you as a seller, you need to think about what are the key emphasis points in your home that would be the key selling points. Maybe it's a big, beautiful fireplace. Maybe it's your walk-in pantry. Maybe it's the space that you created that made it into an office or a virtual, but it's now created into this one room that is just something you wouldn't expect. Think about the items that you want to emphasize as a seller. So when people come in, that's your wow factor. Our wow factor is our backyard. What's our pool? Our wow factor is that. What is your wow factor when you go to sell your house? And hopefully, the agent that you're working with, if it's not me, will help you figure out what the wow factor is about your house. And we emphasize on it and we create some beautiful pictures around it. That is a selling point. And the key features, as we know right now, are outdoor patio space, the living space, the contemporary feel, the open space. So with open space, if you do not have that open space contemporary feel in your home, the first thing you need to think about is decluttering everything that makes it not look open. Whether it's getting rid of a bookshelf, getting rid of all the stuff that are on the countertops, getting rid of stuff that are just placed in a corner that you haven't seen for 2 years. This is the time to declutter, create the open space in your home, and make it look and give it that feel of an open space, even though it may not be. It may have some walls, it may be a little choppy, but you can create that feel and that look with that step. And the biggest is, I always say, declutter, declutter, declutter. And if you're one of those and you haven't seen the show and you haven't heard me say this, the number one thing for decluttering your home is getting an empty box or the Tupperware, the storage boxes that you get at Target or Walmart or whatever. Take it and just shuffle everything when the showing's coming. Put it all in that box. Put the lid on it. It's labeled kitchen. It's labeled bathroom. It's labeled bedroom. Put it somewhere because it will look like a moving box. So people aren't going to get upset that they see this moving box because they know that you're selling your house. Create the open space even if you don't have it, because that's what people are looking for. They don't want to see all of your tchotchkes out. They don't want to see 50 million things on top of your desk or on top of your kitchen cabinet. They want to see it. So create it. Give them that feel. Get it off, okay? That's going to help you create an open space, even if you don't have it. As a buyer, that may be one thing that doesn't interest you, is the open space. Maybe it is the lighting. Maybe it's recessed lighting. Maybe it's the openness of the windows and the sunlight that comes through. So if you are a seller and you have a lot of windows, create the feel of, again, opening up the windows. And if you haven't cleaned your blinds and if you haven't cleaned your window seals, now's a good time to do so, because that is going to be a selling point, are those big, beautiful open windows, bringing in the sunlight. And again, it will create this beautiful open feel and not closed in, because over the last 2 years, people do not want the feeling of being boxed in and closed in somewhere. They want to be out. They want to know that they have an opportunity to escape the house out in the backyard or the front porch or even into another room that's been created into a beautiful open space. Okay. So give that a thought to create the idea of what you would do as well. Okay. So there's another, you've got open contemporary, you've got decluttering to give it the open space. You've got lighting. If you have not updated your light bulbs and it's dark, and I know, see, I went into a house, not to get off the subject, I went into a house one day to show it. And what was so sad is the windows were 10 feet. They went from the floor to the ceiling. They were 10 feet long. The windows were in the master. And the seller had all the curtains drawn. So when you went into the house and in that master bedroom, which was beautiful, it was dark and it felt like I was in a dungeon. Instead of feeling the outdoors coming in to my master bedroom and the windows just open and the sun was shining, I felt like I was walking into a cave. I wasn't impressed by the house. After that, even though it was just the smallest little detail, it set me and my buyer off. It ended up not being one of our favorite choices because of that little detail. So This is a buyer's perspective, what I just gave you. So as a seller, make sure these little details are done. Make sure the windows are open, the blinds are open, and or just turned enough to let the sunlight come in, or that they can peek out the window to see the outdoors is right there. So again, what is your selling point? I have great lights. I have recessed lights. Show them off, okay? I have beautiful ceiling fans. Great, because these are things that buyers are looking for and it's important to them. Can you remember the first time when you bought a house? What are the items that you recognized right when you walked in the door? Was it dust maybe on the vents of the AC? Was it maybe the outdated ceiling fan when you walked in that had dust on it? Was it that there was no light when you walked through the hallway? So little things like that play a big part into why people love your home over somebody else's, especially with the market the way that it is. Not only having your home priced right is important, but having it staged and set up and appear to be just right is a big point, because you want them to look at your house and say, I'm done. I don't want to go anywhere else. And if you're one of those buyers that I have a lot of that buy the house kind of unseen, but just done this way through FaceTime, Instagram, WhatsApp, however we buy the home, you're doing it this way. All that you see needs to be coming through to the camera that you want this house, and that what I'm showing you is absolutely what you're going to see when you come to buy the house. We have to make everything look the same. And as we know, that doesn't always happen with some pictures or videos that we see. So we have to make sure that everything that is portrayed one way is coming back to you guys. So as a seller, think about the items that made you buy the house that you're in, or made you look at other homes that you're looking at now and put offers in on. Buyers, what do you love? What do you love? What's your favorite thing that's going to make you want to see a house? And we all know the first picture is the best impression. So make sure that curb appeal, which is the exterior of your home, and the curb appeal of your home outside all sets the stage for what's to come when you walk into the door. Because that first picture on the MLS, Zillow, Trilio, wherever you're looking at, is all going to be a picture of the home. So we need to make sure that first picture is the best picture. And when they walk in the door, oh my gosh, it just seems to get better and better, because I've got the open space, or I've got the windows open, or I've got the dust not on the vents of the AC return, or the dust is off the fans, or maybe this is updated. But those play big parts. They play a very important parts, because as soon as you walk through the house, where are you going to go? You're going to go outside. So whether you have no yard or you have a big yard, or you're in a townhome, that walking in and walking out is still going to make a big impression. So that whole story from beginning to end starts right there when you walk up or you drive up to the home. Make sure it all goes from beginning to end. And as they said with the National Association of Home Builders, those 5 topics of, one of them was exterior lighting, the other one was outdoor patio space, the other one was walk-in pantries, which is all good, ceiling fans. All of those items play from beginning to end, and they may seem very minute to some of us, but those, when you're walking around a house and you're comparing that house to 10 other houses, they're all going to play a part, because you're going to start to say, oh, that house that had the beautiful ceiling fan in the living room, that was my favorite house. Or that house that had the big, beautiful backyard with the pool and the palm trees, that's my favorite house. You associate them with things. So you want to make sure that you have something in your house that you can associate to that buyer when they walk out. Because you don't want your house to be you don't want your house to be forgettable. You want it to be unforgettable. So there's just a few little things that I want you to think about as a buyer or seller. What do you love? What are you looking for? So when an agent calls you, if it's not myself, hopefully it is, and we ask, what is it that you're looking for? What are your favorite wants and what are your favorite needs? Because those are 2 different things. And think about those things that makes you want to buy that house. What is the what is something that you need? Maybe I need 4 bedrooms and 3 baths. Maybe I need a lot of counter space. Maybe I need a ton of cabinets because I have a big family. Maybe it's important that I have an outdoor space because I have dogs and I have small kids. Or I just need outdoor space because I want to be outside. So there's a few things I want you to think about, sellers and buyers, so that when you get ready to do this, you've got an idea of what you want. So we're just not just looking at 50 million things. And hopefully then as an agent, we can help you hone in on those items that really make you pick that house over another house. So I hope those few little key things help out with your search, because the search is like a treasure hunt. So we got to tune you in to a very good area and a good spot to help you find the best house for the best price. So when you first start in, it may be questions of what's the best school? I need to be close to work. And then it goes into the wants and the needs of, okay, now with the house, now that I've told you where I need to be, now the house needs to be this way. So there's a lot of little things that go into it. And the way the market is right now, it's a roller coaster. So when we go out the door, we want to make sure that we're showing you exactly what you want. Not, oh, well, you know what? I thought more about this. I don't think I really want that anymore. Okay, great. Here's 5 other houses we can go see, because we want to make the most of your time and your day, because houses are like this and we still got a low inventory. Everybody's trying to do their best. So houses are popping up every day on the market. So just keep watching. If you haven't found the right one yet, the right one will come along. I promise it'll come along. I promise. So with that said, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that's absolutely amazing, because real estate is crazy. I just saw another article today too, that of course, building is a lot of fun. Yay. So if you're looking to build a home, be prepared, because they are still going through the shortage of windows, appliances, trusses, building permits. Let's not forget building permits. Okay. So that's a roller coaster, and it's actually increased the sales prices of homes about, on the average, about $18,000 to $20,000 just over the last month again. So it's still going up. If you are thinking about building, it's a great time, because if you think about it, you get in on a price now, let's say 300,000. 8 months later, your home could be valued or be selling for 350, 330, 375. Who knows? But needless to say, you bought your home at the low, and when you move in, you've got equity. You did nothing but just move in. So it's awesome. So building is fun. Building is good. Building's a good investment opportunity, and something that if you are thinking about another investment opportunity, building is right there along with the short-term rental market. So as you know, I'm always here to talk to you guys about, questions. I'm a good resource of information. If nothing else, we can have a great conversation about everything else. So please, if you have questions, let me know. And if you have topics that you guys want to talk about or know more about, please, I'm up for always a good discussion with that. And we can always find another good individual to come on the show with us to give you guys more insight as well. We've got a really good couple shows coming up. Very excited about them, as always. And we're going to get some insight with the Tampa market next week from a very good friend of mine. She's going to come on, and we'll keep you posted on that day as well. And then we're going to try to do some off-site, not here in my office, shoots over the next couple of weeks as well. There's a lot of opportunity happening, and here we are getting ready to go into spring. Summer's going to be here before you know it. And if you have not figured out what you want to do yet, you better start, because now is the time this year to figure it out. Rates are going to increase enough, but not a lot, but they're going to increase enough that's going to make some of our buyers backtrack on what they can afford. So if you haven't done so yet, get approved with a great local lender. Get your job done. So let's tune into what do we have. Today is February 15th. I'm trying to think if there's anything exciting going on. After my birthday, there's not much really else that goes on too much more exciting other than, yeah, that's about it. February 4th was probably the best day. Sorry. February is a short month, but it's a great month, just like me. And we've got lots of events coming up over the next couple weeks. You've got Henry's Depot has got something going on, Johnny's Filling Station. There is some great farmers markets locally as well. So with that said, I'm going to tune out and I'm going to let you all enjoy the rest of your Totally Tuesday. Let's just go with that. And if there's anything that any of you need, always know that I am here, your favorite Coldwell Banker real estate agent. And I can't wait to chat with you more about real estate here in the Central Florida market. So stay tuned next week. We're going to talk about the Tampa market and investment opportunities. Again, it's Lisa with Why Not with Lisa, your favorite Coldwell Banker real estate agent. And I hope you all have an amazing day. Talk to you